Hi everyone, welcome to FP6's channel. I am Drew S, a new content creator that started back in January of this year, and so far it's been fun creating content for my subscribers. And if you guys want to check me out, I'll have it linked in the comments down below, and you guys can go check me out if you want. I don't really upload daily, but I upload I upload constant, so yeah, if you guys want to support me, you can go definitely give my channel a subscribe and my Twitter a follow as also. I'll also link it down in the comments down below. And today we're gonna be looking at a team in the Mastery Classic with Excadrill, Double Dragon. No, with the Double Dragon, Garchomp, and Dragon. They both have Dragon Tail, so I decided to give Dragon Tail Garchomp a shot. I did try Dragon Tail Dragon in the Ultra League. If you guys know if you guys subscribe to my channel, and if you guys are watching me right now, then you guys know that video. And it's pretty good for Dragon. For Garchomp, it's really interesting. It can win a lot of matchups with that raw Dragon Tail buff that it got a while back, and it's really good. Do I recommend it though? Wait to find out. So if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe to FP6. He does a lot for the community, and yeah, he'll definitely appreciate your support. And again, if you guys want to support me, I'll have it pinned in the comments down below. Anyways, let's get started. And also thank you to FP6 for helping me edit this. I edited these battles. So you have Excadrill versus Palkia. This is an okay since Palkia is running Dragon Tail. I lose CMP. I believe I was not as fixed. That was a fixed CMP, but I shield first Aqua Tail because Aqua Tail does a lot because Excadrill is one squishy mold. So, and I go for a Drill one. This will do a lot since Palkia is not the bulkiest. It's kind of bulky, and I go for another Drill one because I want to get the shield or mass shields with it, and I do get the shield, which is very nice. I'm hoping I can kill this Palkia or get the shield, but I don't kill the Palkia, and I come in with Garchomp to get a head start on energy, which is completely really nice. And they brought in a Theory and Landorus in, so I can just go for a Sand Tomb bait. I'm hoping they shield this to get the last shield, so I can have the shield advantage, and they do shield. Really nice. And I believe I don't shield this because I know I can survive this since Theory and Landorus doesn't have stab and superpower since it's not fighting type. And I go for a Sand Tomb, thinking it might KO, but I did a mistake, but it did not kill. Actually, I actually thought it did because since it's debuffed, and I brought in the Dragonite to like completely farm this down, and they brought in an Excadrill. This is really interesting, and all I need to do is go for an Outrage and then a couple more Dragon Prets. So they throw a Rock Slide here, which does a lot. Excadrill is attack weighted, not defense weighted. So, and I go for an Outrage. Outrage would do a lot to this Excadrill, and it does boom. It does a lot of damage, and I completely farm down, which is really nice, and I'm able to farm down the Landorus. That'll be a good game. Alright, on to the next battle. We have Excadrill versus Dialga. This is where you love to see it since my backline is very weak to Dialga. And I farm over one so they don't swap into the mon that resists Drill Run. So, and they shield the first Drill Run, and I'm hoping I can get to the next one. They tried catching a Drill Run, but they failed, and I swapped into Dragonite, which is my hardest counter to a Giratina because Dragonite has a very good matchup against Giratina. So I go for a Dragon Claw, trying to get the shield, but they didn't shield, and I snuck a Dragon Tail through. If you guys sneak a Dragon Tail through a mon, that's giving you free energy and a lot of free damage, just like basically Incinerate kind of type move. So, and I farmed on the Giratina, which is really nice. I won back switch, really nice, and I brought back Dialga. I go for a Dragon Claw. Since I was panicking that I won't get to the Outrage in time, but they don't shield, so I can't really go for an Outrage, so I can just go for Dragon Claws because they're neutral, because of the Steel Dragon type on Dialga. So, and the Dialga was an Iron, which is completely fine. And I go in the Garchomp to get Elliot energy, so energy advantage, and it's in the back out because they know it's over. So on to the next battle, we have Excadrill versus Groudon. This is not a good matchup because I'm seeing it's much shot and it's much shot, so I saved someone into my Garchomp because that's my soft cannon Groudon, and they brought in an Yveltal, which is really interesting. So I go for an Outrage and they don't shield, so that's why always go for the outrage when you guys have the chance, since majority of them don't shield. So I don't shield it. It does a lot of damage, but yeah, you also get stabbed because it's dark type. So, and they brought back Groudon, and I don't shield because I'm thinking this might be Fire Punch, and it is a Fire Punch. So really nice. And oh, I'm lagging, and kind of lagging. So I go for a Santum, trying to get the shield, or because I did build to outrage, and I do get the shield. Let's go. And yeah, they completely farm me down, but it's fine. I have Dragonite as my hardest counter because since I won switch and I got the last shield. And they go for a Fire Punch, but it's fine. Mewtwo comes back. Mewtwo comes as the last Pokemon, and I can just go for Dragon Claw since Mewtwo is for a legendary Pokemon. It takes a lot for Dragon Tail, so no use going for an outrage. I can just go for Dragon Claws instead. So Side Strike will do a lot, almost one shots me, and I swap so they don't get more Psycho Cut form on me, and I should shield. Yeah, I do shield because Excadrill cannot take a Side Strike really well. It does a lot of damage, like 50% plus. From my experience using Excadrill in this format, so yeah, and I shield. This is why Excadrill is so crucial with 2 shields. It can go to town with this type of battle. So the Groudon comes back in and go for a Draw one, and we get the shield, and then go for a Draw one, and yeah, that'll be a good game to the opponent. There we go, GG's. So far, I'm liking this team so far. So really nice. So we have again Excadrill versus Tyranitar. This is a very good matchup, and they're running Bite instead of Smackdown. So. And they brought in a Giratina Origin, and I brought in my Dragonite as the hardest counter, so. And I shield. This might be, I was scared it might be a Dragon Pulse, but it's Shadow Ball, so it's completely fine. So, what I like to do is shield the first Shadow Ball, just in case it's the Dragon Pulse or not, but I guess not, so I just shield. And we one back swap, Giratina's gone, and they bring in a Melmetal, and I just go straight for the outrage. Because this will do a lot. Usually Melmel's don't shield Dragon type moves, and yeah, that does a lot, but that does a lot of damage. And all I can do is go for straight Dragon Claw, so no use going for outrage, just go for chip damage. So, and they got to Roxanne, which kills me, but I can just go into I believe I go into Garchomp, or yeah, I go into Garchomp because since Garchomp could tank superpowers better than Excadrill, so that's why I went into it. And yeah, Melmetal goes for a superpower, and they brought in the Bite. They brought back the Shadow T-Tauren as the back Pokemon, and I go for a Santum, and they don't shield, which is really interesting because they probably thought I was too quick to go for an Earth Power since Dragon Tail has the variant of Earth Power Santum, but I guess not. But it's completely fine. All I can do is shield this, and then probably get the 2 Draw runs, but we have to see here. Will I get the 2 Draw runs? Oh, I did a really risky play for me that with 1 HP, and yeah, opponent backs up, so that would be a good game. So on to the next round, we have Excadrill versus Diablo. This is really love to see it on the lead. So I farm over 1 because I was scared they might catch, but. And they brought in a Mewtwo, which is interesting, and they snuck a Psycho Cut in, which is not good, and I swap into Garchomp, because Garchomp can tank moves better than Dragonite and Excadrill, so, yeah, Garchomp is really bulky, so, and the Mewtwo goes for Side Strike, and I shield the first one, which is really interesting, so that means I don't really have to shield the second one, so since, it would do a lot of damage, but it won't kill, so, I can just Dragon Tail this down, completely farmed to get energy, and they brought back in Dialga. I'm hoping to get a shield because since I used 1 shield on the Mewtwo, and now they called the Santum bait, which is interesting. It's completely fine. I can just bring in Excadrill because nobody's bringing no Dragonite, because Dragonite has a worse matchup against the King of Masters, which is Dialga, since it's taking neutral from Dragon Breath anyway. And the opponent throws a Thunder. That's interesting. So, and Dragonite comes into a Giratina, which is swapped into, and Giratina goes for Shadow Ball. So this is where I don't really shield the Shadow Ball because I just thought that was too quick to be a Dragon Pulse, because yeah. And I go for Dragon Claw, and they do shield, so it's definitely time to get the shield out of the way now, so Excadrill can sweep the backhand. So go for another Dragon Claw so I can probably get the last shield, and we do get the last shield. And And yeah, they got greedy and it was simultaneous KO, and yeah, I can just go for a draw run, and yeah, this will probably be a good game. Let's see, and yeah, that'll be a good game. I still had a shield left, so alright, good games. On to the next battle. We have Extra versus Togekiss. This is where you love to see it because since my backline's also weak to Togekiss as well, and they brought in a mute, so I can go into Guard Chomp. Like I said before, Tank's Side Strike's pretty bad, pretty good, so I don't have to shield the first one. It won't do it. It won't one-shot me, so I can just shield this probably. And the reason I shield is I can probably get a shield back from my opponent. So go for a Sand Tomb. I'm thinking I can get a shield here. Nope. And I believe I got the shield. Oh no. Okay. I threw immediately because I was thinking I might get to another Side Strike. I might have to give him my 2 shields, but it's fine. I won back swap. I'm at a shield disadvantage now, which is okay. All I need to do is like Sand Tomb the Togekiss, but I don't get to it because Charm 2 is do too much, and yeah, and they brought in Kyogre, and this is pretty much a good game. I can just probably farm this down, but they might get to a Blizzard in time, but Dragon Tails are doing so much damage, so that's why it's really good with Dragonite and Garchomp are really interesting with Dragon Tails. So, and I believe I didn't show this, but I was calling this with and it is a Blizzard, so I was thinking it might be a Surf Bait, but I guess not. But I got really greedy, and Extra takes a lot of damage from those waterfalls, and I let my opponent sneaking a Charm, which is not good, which means I lost this game. So yeah, you guys thought this game was over and I won? Well, no, not at all. No, I thought I actually could win this game, but I didn't shield the Blizzard up, so that's why. So we have Extra versus Togekiss, another Togekiss lead. This is where you love to see it again. And I'm hoping to overfarm a bit so my opponent doesn't catch a Rock Slide, but they do catch Rock Slide on their Metagross, but this is really nice by their opponent. They counted my moves, which is interesting. And I go into Garchomp. So this is the OG Master Premier line matchup back in the days where Master League Premier was here, but it's gone now, so which is unfortunate. So, and I snuck in a Dragon Tail through. They let through the Sand Tomb, and I got one in. Really nice. All I can do is go for another one since I don't want to risk for and giving up my second shield. So I go for a Sand Tomb, thinking I can shield or take it out. Either one's fine. We take it out. We won back swap. Really nice. So it means I can land on my Extra versus the Togekiss, and I can land on my Dragonite versus the back end, whatever they have. So Togekiss farm me down, and I have to shield this Flamethrower. Flamethrower will do a lot. Yeah, because Extra is squishy, really squishy. So even resisted Charms do a lot. So because Charm is busted, and Extra does not have that type of defense like Yveltal has for example, and they brought in the Yveltal, and I have no shield, so it's completely fine. All I can do is go for spray Dragon Claws to get the both shield out of the way, and Dark Pulse is a lot to my Dragonite. So yeah, Dragonite's not the bulkiest, but it's still bulky. And I got the first shield, and I go for another one. I'm hoping I can get the second shield out of the way, and no, I don't get the second shield. And I was thinking I could farm them, but they got to a Dark Pulse in time, which is unfortunate. And I was thinking I could farm this Yveltal down, but Yveltal survives with 1 HP and gets off a Dark Pulse in time. So yeah, GG's to my opponent. So alright, on to the next battle. We have Extra versus Articuno. This is really interesting. I don't know, I didn't actually know at that time who wins this matchup because I was guessing I was going to win, but it's swapping a Giratina Origin, and I brought in a Dragonite, and yeah, and I believe I do shield this, or yes, I do shield just in case of a Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse will one-shot my Dragonite because Giratina gets stabbed on Dragon. And I'm noticing they're unloading some lag here, and the opponent is not throwing fast moves. I'm thinking they might be lagging, or they might have disconnected. So when the Pokemon comes back in, I throw an outrage thinking that they might shield and come back, but will he shield? If he shields, then that means that he'll probably come back. He is back. fact. So, and now he lets it go. That means he's probably lagging. So I wait for a bit, just to be a good sportsmanship. And yeah, it seems that they're lagging. So I even waited a bit there. So yeah, this is not good, guys. This is why Niantic needs to fix their servers and stuff like that. But it is really frustrating while this lag happening. I'm really sorry to whoever I was battling that was lagging. I'm really sorry about this. I wish I could do something about it, but it's just not. I just can't do anything. So I even waited a bit. Like I waited like 10 seconds in total in this battle to wait, but it's fine. It happened. So I hope it goes better soon. So we have Extra versus Dialga. This is a really good matchup again. Keeping all the Dialgas, and they brought in a Ho-Oh, so I bring in a Dragonite. And yeah, I can just go for a Dragon Claws because Dragon Tails do add up as well, so I can just go for Dragon Claws. So, and they don't shield, it's completely fine. And I'm thinking I could shield this and farm down. Yeah, it is a Brave Bird. Brave Bird one shot, so go for a Dragon Claw. I'm thinking I could get a shield, or they might want to get out the next Brave Bird, and they do shield, and I snuck a Dragon Tail in. Really nice. And I go for a Brave Bird, and I don't shield, which is interesting. And I completely farm down with my Garchomp. And they brought back in the Dialga, which is interesting, so I can just go for a straight Outrage, praying that they don't shield, so my Excadrill can actually do better this time. And they let it go. Let's go. They let it go. Boom! I forgot a boom there, but haha. And I can just go for a Sand Tomb. They might think this is an Earth Power. They might think I evolved this in Community Day, but yes, they do shield. We finally got the Sand Tomb bait, and all I can just go for. I can just shield this just in case of Focus Blast, so I can just respect it, and I can just throw this Drew Run instead. So really nice. Throw this Drew Run. Yep, and they don't shield, so that would be they ran out of shield, so it kills because Sand Tomb was debuffed. So good games. We have Excadrill versus Ho-Oh. This is an absolutely horrible matchup because Incineroar do a lot to Excadrill. So I saw them in our soft counter, and they brought in a Dialga. Really interesting. So I'll go straight for an Outrage. I'm hoping they don't shield like the last time they didn't, and they do shield, which is completely fine. And they threw at 1 HP. Wow, I was thinking they were gonna farm me down, but they wasted all the energy on the Garchomp. So, and I brought back the Excadrill, so just to get more farm, and I shield this to respect the Draco Meteor because this is Draco Meteor. It is Draco Meteor. Let's go. And I overfarm a bunch because now Dragon Breaths are not doing a lot of damage now since Dialga's attack has been debuffed by 2 stages, and I could KO and. I don't let it incinerate through, which is really nice. If you guys let it incinerate through, it's just considered as game over because you're giving them more free energy. And I swap into Dragonite, and they threw this Brave Bird, and I shield. And I can just and they brought in Yveltal, which is completely fine. You can just go for an Outrage. Outrage is a lot to Yveltal because Outrage is one heck of a nuke, and it doesn't land. Boom! It does land. What is I meant to say, but and Yveltal gets a move, and it goes for a Dark Pulse. Really interesting. It doesn't KO me. I can just go for a Dragon Claw, so just get more damage off. So why risk going for the Outrage? And they don't shield. And I'm hoping I can get to okay. And it's not a Dragon 2, but they got to a Brave Bird in time, so. Yeah, this is really nice. All I need to do is get to a Rock Slide in time, and yeah, that'll be a good game to my opponents. So far, I'm liking Excadrill I'm liking Excadrill a lot. It's really good. So if you guys give it 2 shields, energy advantage, and shields down for the opponent's side, it can go to town for sure. This is a horrible matchup, so I swapped into Garchomp as my soft counter, and then brought in a Groudon. I'll go straight for the Outrage, hoping they don't shield like this, and they do shield, which is completely fine. At least I got a shield from the nuke. I think this is a Fire Punch bait, and no, it's just an Earthquake bait, which is completely fine. All I can do is bring in the Dragonite and farm all the way down because Groudon does not have a good matchup against Dragonite because all of Groudon's moves are resisted by Dragonite because of the Dragon Flying typing. dragon resisting fire, water, grass, electric, all the elemental types. So this is why Dragonite is really good in the Mastery Classic. It can wall Groudon. It can wall a lot of stuff with energy advantage and shield advantage as well. So, and I let this go, and Groudon goes for fire punch. All I can do is go for resisted fire punches, but it's completely fine. They brought back in the Melmetal. Bringing a Melmetal, not brought back. I didn't see it. I didn't see it this match. So, and I go for an outward, and they don't shield, and I do a Dragon Claw just to get some more chip damage. Also, just get any chip damage I can do in the meantime. But it was actually CMP, so I can let this go and get more energy on my Excadrill, so it can actually do work against the Giratina Origin, because Excadrill does not really have a good matchup against the Giratinas, since they were going to be being neutral to mud shots, and Drew one's doing a lot, but kind of a lot. So, yep. And debating me with an ominous, what is it, really interesting. So that basically gave me the win con here. So since I'm not gonna win this anyway, since I'm a down shield and they have shield advantage, so I'm thinking I can get to like 2 more Drew ones, one to get the shield and one to KO this, and one to much shot down the Melmetal, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And yeah, they go for a Shadow Ball, and that's a good game. So anyways, let's continue. We have Excadrill versus Kyogre. This is the worst matchup you can see in this format. If you guys are using Excadrill, and I saw him in Dragonite this time as my hardest counter, and it brought back in Dialga. Really interesting, and I'll go straight for the nuke. So in this matchup, I go straight for the nuke just for praying they don't shield or not, but they don't shield. They don't shield. Let's go. They don't shield, and they back out. Really interesting. So, alright, onto this last battle. We have Excadrill versus Garchomp. This is not a good matchup as long as they have Dragon Tail. If they have Dragon Tail, that means it's a pretty good matchup. If they don't, if they have Mud Shot, then it's not a good match. You got dip immediately. So, what I like to do here is throw the first Draw one and then swap into my own Garchomp for the mirror and a shield, and it's just a Sand Tomb. So I'm still learning Mastery Classic, guys. So don't bully me in the comments. I go for a Sand Tomb just to lower my opponent's Togekiss's defense, so my Excadrill can do more with Rock Slide and more persistent Mud Shots. As you guys can see right there, Mud Shots are doing some damage as well. So, and Togekiss for his Ancient Power, I thought that was actually a Flamethrower, but it ended up being an Ancient Power, so it's completely fine. I go for a Rock Slide, and the opponent doesn't shield, so yeah, it was expected. And I go for a Draw one to get shields now, because it is actually trying to get shields now. And yep, this is really interesting. All I need to do is bring in a Dragonite and completely farm down, and oh yeah, and they brought in a Giratina or altered form, which is bulkier than Origin, if you guys didn't know that. Since they have their attack and defense all like swapped out, like switched between the forms, but it's fine. I go for a Dragon Claw to get the last shield, and I'm hoping the Dragon Claw will KO, because I have no shield and my health is low, and I'm an absolute Dragon Claw range, but it doesn't KO, and I got a Dragon Tail through. And if I got the shield, if I had a shield, then I would have won this game for sure. But I ended up shielding the Ancient Power instead. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed my battles, then be sure to give this video a like, and thank you FP6 for having me on. I hope your recovery goes well, and I hope you can come back soon to record your own battles soon. So again, thank you, and if you guys want to check me out, I have my Twitter. I'll have my Twitter and my YouTube channel in the comments down below, so you guys can go check it out. And yeah, thank you again, and I'll talk to you all next time.